when the NBA tried an in-season tournament, very successful. NASCAR is going to attempt one, it appears.
Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on the in-season tournament idea, Dale?
All right, so the in-season tournament idea came from Denny Hamlin last year. We have Dirty Mo Media is a media company that I have. We do a lot of podcasts and original content. And Denny Hamlin, one of our current drivers and stars in NASCAR, has a show on our channel, and he came up with the bracket challenge last year. And so we created a bracket challenge in about 3 weeks for fans to fill out a bracket, much like you would do for March Madness. 200,000 people participated. And William Byron, one of our drivers, ended up winning the tournament. And it was just something fun that we did. Denny basically said, NASCAR, if you love this idea, you can have it. Take it. And I believe that's what's happened. So NASCAR is going to have their own official in-season tournament that really does remind me a lot of like March Madness and college basketball. And so there'll be 32 drivers going for a $1 million prize over 5 weeks. There'll be 3 seeding races, and that happens on the Amazon portion of the season. And so those 3 seeding races will seed the drivers for the 5-week run to $1 million, and it's all or nothing. There's not a second place prize, third place prize, none of that. So some driver is going to be really motivated to win that. And the question, I guess, for me is, what might they do unique strategy-wise in these races to guarantee that they win that prize?
Right.
They've got to think differently, right, about how they run this race. So hopefully it makes some unique, fun choices that we get to talk about on the broadcast.
Because you're not just trying to win the race, you're trying to beat someone in
one
particular in the race.
One driver. So if you're one of the drivers, Rich, in the race, every race there'll be a driver that you must beat to continue to move forward in this bracket challenge, right? And obviously, ultimately getting to the final race where it'll be one-on-one for $1 million.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 questions I have for you, Dale. If this happened when you were racing, who's the one driver you would want to have been matched up against in the final because you just wanted to beat that particular driver?
Oh, man.
For sure, Dale.
I think he can appreciate this. It would definitely be Kyle Busch. Me and Kyle had quite a rivalry going back in the day. And I have to admit, he's one of the best drivers of the sports scene in the last 10, 20 years. So I think if you could be him or Jimmy Johnson, any of the great drivers from my time, my career in the sport, that would be very rewarding.
I bet. Okay, because that just would have given it a little special extra for you.
Yeah,
is what you're saying, Dale.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you want to beat those guys, especially. You get in rivalries out there on the racetrack, and every week, you're thinking about where's that guy on the racetrack? How's his day going? I hope I finish in front of him. So, man, if you could win $1 million, basically, it come down that last race, you and him one-on-one, and you take the money, and he gets nothing. Perfect.
Now, and plus, don't you think? This is my other question. Don't you think we now have the perfect plot for a Talladega Nights sequel? Where it comes down to shake versus bake for the tournament. Dale, don't you think that would be amazing?
Yeah.
Ricky
maybe,
versus Cal for $1 million on the line here. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be pretty incredible. Hopefully, I'm biased, and I think that it will come down to something pretty spectacular. And then also think too, Rich, about how this could move forward. And not only could it become $1 million prize, but maybe it's a lock into the playoffs, an automatic, bye in the first round. It could be very lucrative toward the season-ending goal of winning the ultimate championship. That would be really cool, and I think NASCAR would be open to that.
Wouldn't there be also some sort of strategy where teammates could help the one who's trying to win the prize win?
Yeah, but I think after the race, though, they would demand a cut of the wouldn't you think so?
Sort of like a caddy, for the Open Championship or something. You get a little cut, right?
If I was one of those drivers going for that $1 million, I'd be doing I'd have all kinds of alliances. I'd be doing everything I could to at least get some of that money in my pocket.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.